Jodi Vance, a rising star in the world of bodybuilding, tragically passed away on February 27, 2025, at the tender age of 20. Her untimely death, attributed to complications from severe dehydration, has left her family, friends, and the fitness community reeling. Vance, who had gained significant attention for her impressive physique and dedication to the sport, had a promising future ahead of her. Her death underscores the risks of extreme bodybuilding practices and the importance of prioritizing health above all else. Vance's journey into bodybuilding began at a young age. Born and raised in a small town, she was always passionate about fitness, initially focusing on general weight training and conditioning. As she grew older, she became more serious about sculpting her body and competing in bodybuilding events. By the time she was 18, Vance had already built a reputation for her work ethic, determination, and the dramatic transformation of her physique. Her commitment to the sport was evident in her disciplined routine, which often included hours of weight training, strict dietary regimens, and the constant pursuit of perfection. Her rapid rise in the bodybuilding world was fueled by her attention to detail, and she quickly gained a large following on social media platforms. Her posts showcasing her intense workouts and dietary plans were an inspiration to many aspiring bodybuilders. She often shared her personal struggles with her followers, including the sacrifices she made for the sake of competition. Despite the pressure of maintaining a bodybuilder's ideal physique, Vance seemed to handle it all with grace and determination. However, her sudden passing has brought attention to some of the dangers of extreme bodybuilding. One of the most significant issues facing competitive bodybuilders, particularly those who are new to the sport or overly focused on achieving perfection, is the risk of severe dehydration. This condition can be caused by a number of factors, including excessive sweating during workouts, inadequate fluid intake, or the use of diuretics to temporarily shed water weight before a competition. Dehydration can lead to serious complications, including kidney failure, electrolyte imbalances, and cardiovascular issues. It appears that Vance's death was the result of a combination of these factors. In the days leading up to her passing, sources close to her revealed that she had been preparing for an upcoming competition, which involved strict water-cutting protocols. These protocols are common in bodybuilding, where athletes manipulate their water intake in an attempt to achieve a leaner, more defined appearance. Unfortunately, this practice can be dangerous if not done carefully and under proper supervision. Vance, like many bodybuilders, may have pushed her body too hard in pursuit of perfection, and the consequences were fatal. Her family has expressed devastation at the loss, emphasizing that their daughter was a talented and determined young woman who always put her heart and soul into everything she did. They are calling for greater awareness of the dangers of extreme bodybuilding practices, particularly those related to dehydration and water manipulation. They hope that by sharing Jodi's story, they can help prevent similar tragedies in the future. In the wake of Vance's death, the bodybuilding community has been grappling with the implications of her passing. While bodybuilding is often seen as a celebration of physical strength and discipline, it can also be an incredibly demanding and isolating pursuit. Athletes like Vance often find themselves pushing their bodies to the limit, sometimes to the detriment of their health. The pressure to meet unrealistic beauty standards and achieve extreme levels of muscularity can lead to risky behaviors, including unhealthy dieting and extreme exercise regimens. This tragedy has sparked a broader conversation about the ethics of bodybuilding and the importance of self-care within the sport. Many in the fitness community are calling for a re-evaluation of the practices that are glorified in competitive bodybuilding, including extreme dieting, dehydration, and the use of performance-enhancing drugs. While these practices are often normalized within the sport, they carry significant risks that can be detrimental to an athlete's long-term health. Vance's death has also prompted a closer look at the mental health challenges faced by bodybuilders. The pressure to conform to an idealized physique can lead to feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and even depression. In extreme cases, this pressure can contribute to disordered eating behaviors and an unhealthy obsession with one's appearance. Vance was known to be open about her struggles with body image, and her candidness about the mental toll of bodybuilding made her an even more relatable figure to her followers. Her passing has underscored the need for greater mental health support for athletes in the fitness industry. As the bodybuilding community processes this loss, there are calls for greater regulation and education around the potential dangers of extreme fitness practices. Experts are urging athletes to prioritize their health and well-being over the pursuit of aesthetic goals. This includes not only staying hydrated and following proper nutrition guidelines, but also recognizing the importance of rest, recovery, and mental health care. While the desire to excel in any sport is natural, it should never come at the cost of one's overall health. The impact of Vance's death extends beyond the fitness world. Her story has raised awareness about the risks associated with extreme physical regimens, particularly for young athletes who may not fully understand the consequences of their actions. As social media continues to play a prominent role in the fitness industry, it is crucial that influencers and athletes alike set a positive example by promoting balanced and sustainable approaches to fitness. Vance, who had built a substantial online following, often spoke about the importance of balance in her life and the need to listen to one's body. Her death serves as a painful reminder that even the most disciplined and dedicated individuals can fall victim to the pressures of the sport. Jodi Vance's tragic passing will undoubtedly have a lasting impact on those who knew her personally, as well as on the broader bodybuilding community. Her legacy will likely serve as a cautionary tale about the dangers of pushing one's body beyond its limits in pursuit of an idealized physical form. While the sport of bodybuilding will continue to evolve, Vance's death highlights the importance of prioritizing health, safety, and mental well-being in all athletic pursuits. The hope is that her story will inspire future generations of athletes to approach their training and competition with more awareness and caution, recognizing that no title or trophy is worth sacrificing one's life.